Tom Palmer, currently COO of Newmont Goldcorp. You will take over from Gary Goldberg as CEO on October 1st. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and welcome to the show. It's our first time speaking, and I hope it will be many years of interviews. Exactly. So how does it feel to now be at the helm and step into this position?
It's very exciting. I think when you think about the sort of year that Newmont's had this year, two big transactions, and now we're through and out the other side and looking to really deliver the value, particularly from the Goldcorp acquisition. I'm very excited about the opportunity that they present to create value for all stakeholders over the years ahead. So really looking forward to the challenge.
So taking over from Gary now as a matter of 2 weeks, will you change any of the focus or goals for 2020? What's the game plan?
You're going to see me focus on the fundamentals of our strategy. I've been working in partnership with Gary to develop that strategy, and you can expect to see more than the same. It's going to be an unrelenting focus on safety and ensuring our people are safe. It's going to be about growing margins with our operating, technical and exploration discipline. It's going to be around growing reserves and resources. It's going to be optimising our project portfolio, and it's going to be maintaining our capital allocation discipline. All those things Gary was doing.
And I would assume there would be a pause on merger and acquisition activity since we've seen so much of it. Is that a correct assumption? Or
Our focus is going to be on delivering the value that we committed to from the Goldcorp acquisition. We've got the divestment of Red Lake that potentially could happen. And we want to make sure that our balance sheet is strong enough so that we've got the financial flexibility. If an opportunity did present, we could take advantage of it, but it's not our focus. Our focus is the value from the Goldcorp transaction.
Let's talk about the current gold price now. How do you feel about it, and where do you see we're at in the cycle?
I take a very sober approach to what the gold price might do. I think about, and having grown up in mining, literally grown up in mining, I think about having a sustainable business throughout the price cycle. So our focus is on ensuring we've got a well-run business at $1,200 gold, ensuring that we have the discipline in the Goldcorp operations coming into our business to be sustainable at $1,200 gold, and then if gold price runs higher, that's great, but we're focused on a sustainable business at $1,200.
So you're working with a nice cushion right now with gold at over $1,500. But what happens if, geopolitical tensions and whatnot throw a wrench in the gold price? How are you prepared to combat that?
Well, we certainly, when we think about planning at a $1,200 gold price, we are thinking about the downside as well as the upside. So when we look at our plans, we build at $1,200, but we also have a look at $1,100, $1,000, $900. So we understand what we do in our business if you were to have a major event the other way. But over time, planning at $1,200 gold is a pretty good benchmark.
You say you take a somber approach when you're looking at price. What's the tactic behind that?
Experience, having lived and grown in the mining companies.
You were at Rio Tinto before this,
yes,
right?
I was worked in the iron ore price cycle, the bauxite price cycle, aluminium.
So you've experienced pain.
All of them, yes.
And you're better prepared.
Yes, that's right.
Well, let's go over some of the latest numbers. You're on track to exceed $365 million in G&A and exploration synergies from the merger. Both production and revenue have increased in 2019 from last year, and both BMO and RBC have upgraded their views on your company in light of these synergies. What are your target objectives for 2020?
We're really focused on continuing to chase that $365 million per annum from the Goldcorp acquisition. So we're on target to be achieving about half of that at a run rate at the end of this year. So we've got plenty of upside to go past the $365 million. So we've achieved the current run rate of $200 million from G&A, from some exploration savings, some supply chain savings, and from the work we've done at Penasquito. We're still to do the work at Cerro Negro and Eleonore and Musselwhite to go through and out the other side of the $365 million per annum. So next year's focus is going to be on extracting at least $365 million.
Well, I look forward to catching up with you next year, and I wish you all the best as you enter this new role. Before I let you go, is there anything you'd love investors to know about you?
About me?
Yeah.
I'm a mining person. So I was born
in your heart.
It's in my heart. I was born in Broken Hill. My parents were born in Broken Hill. My grandparents were born in Broken Hill, and my great-grandparents moved there in the 1800s. The thing I'm most proud about is my eldest daughter is entering the mining industry in February, and she'll be the 5th generation of our family in mining.
Wow, as a geologist or?
As a geotechnical engineer.
So it's really in the blood.
It's in the blood.
Well, thank you so much, Tom.
Yeah, wonderful to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, and thank you for watching. We will have more for you on Kitco.com.